Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura, Advent of Magic. I just tried to backflip. I've been playing way too much JJK. I keep trying to use reverse curse, I keep trying to backflip. Wrong mod pack. Anyways, last time we had just started up in the new 121 version of this mod, and as usual for the first episode of Tensura, it wasn't exactly going well. Yeah, I forgot the secret to this mod. How you're supposed to start up? Pull a Rimuru, just live in a cave for a couple of hours. Yeah. So, we tried and failed to get anything going. We started up as a Harpy, but we technically really haven't gotten to see any of the new stuff from the update just yet. Mostly we just chose Harpy and we got to check out its racial skill, which is just like a glide effect. But as far as like new stuff goes, other than that, that is just about it. Between episodes, I've just been living in a cave for the past hour and a half or so, just doing some mining. I built up strength a little ways. I just killed a bunch of random mobs for a little bit of extra EP. And I have magic sense now. Apparently they added a new way to get this. It used to be you had to have blindness and you needed to reach and you needed to gain EP. But apparently they made it so that you can also just get it if you learn danger sense. So I just did that instead. Although, did that always exist? It might have always existed. I don't know. For whatever reason I was thinking it used to be have danger sense and to be blind and get EP at the same time, but maybe not. Maybe you could always just do it this way. I might be misremembering. But I had just thought of something, and now no longer remember what I had thought of. I don't know. I was gonna say something. Something came to mind. My memory is awful. Okay. But yeah. I tried to mine some magic ore. I forgot you need netherite for that, so we are going to be making a nether trip relatively soon, maybe even today. Um, Now this is going to bother me. There was definitely something I thought of, but now I can't remember what it is. Of note, I have a couple of artifacts, the Power Glove and the Obsidian Skull. Neither of which is like a super powerful one, it's just a little bit of a damage boost, and it gives you some fire immunity, but not true fire immunity. But yeah, we're just in kill everything, gather resources mode, and all of that good stuff. Trying to kill a mimic with just a pickaxe is going to be a little bit rough. Okay, got it. Ooh, the hook. That's just extra experience. Doesn't help too much, but it is nice. Anyways, anything else over here, I'll take you. And hopefully there's something good inside of you. Nope, just sugarcane. Oh yeah, there is a mineshaft nearby, so I did actually manage to find a couple of battle will manuals. But those really aren't what we're here for. I want to see the new magic stuff. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out how to do that. While I was at the mine shaft, I should have grabbed some cobwebs. That way I could have made an explorer's compass. I just completely forgot that fact. Whoops. Anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. I'm gonna clear out these things. I'm gonna try. Oh, I've already been here. I'm gonna try and make my way back to the mine shaft real quick so I can grab some cobwebs and make an explorer's compass. And then from there, I have done a little bit of research into how to get some of the new spells. And there's apparently a structure we're looking for that's going to be pretty helpful. So let me find some cobwebs real quick. Let's make an explorer's compass, and then we're going to go searching for that. Although before we do that, we should probably also set up a smithing table so that we can get some better armor, because we do have a bunch of monster leather at this point. Let me find this mine shaft real quick. I appear to have misplaced where it is. Oh wait, look, there it is. Okay, so I'm just smelting up the stuff I need for the thing real quick. For the... I cannot remember words. The Explorer's Compass. And while we're waiting for that, might as well get the smithing bench. Did they change how this works? Oh wait, no, I need blast furnaces for kilns, not smithing benches. I'm just getting my recipes mixed up. Well, sadly, I do not actually have much in the way of wood on me. Probably should go chop down some trees pretty soon. So there's this, and I'm going to need one more, correct? Might as well just do this. I need to grab paper, which I should have. Here it is. Doop, doop, and doop. Let's do this. I always feel like sort of rambly at times like this. Also, I don't think I'm going to be recording this whole episode right now. I don't have a whole lot of free time. I've just been on here but doing all that like prep stuff, killing things, gathering resources, and I really just wanted to record more of this because I've been really excited for this to come back. But with that, I just need a regular compass. I didn't pick up a single piece of redstone. Are you actually kidding me? I literally passed by redstone, looked at the recipes where I was like, oh yes, I don't need that, and then just ran by. Cool, thanks, past me, ever so much. While we're here, they did change how the smithing bench looks, and it looks a lot more boring now. I guess I'm fine with it. It used to be like a 2-block thing. I guess that might have been harder in this new version. Either that or they couldn't, or they just decided to do this. It still looks relatively cool, I guess. It's just not as cool as it used to be. But Monster Leather C, thank you. Monster Leather C. And I'm going to be just shy of getting the full gear. I should have done helmet instead of boots, but oh well. And sadly can't do any of the cool weapons, so we're just stuck with a diamond sword. Diamond sickle. Yeah, just stick with the diamond sword, I guess. Oh well, so at least an upgrade to armor, even if we can't go all the way like I would have liked. This stuff does have EP, so this stuff will get better as we go, at least. And I think we're good to get going. I just need to go find a little bit of redstone, and then we can go searching for this structure. Oh yeah, I broke my axe. I should probably make one of those again, too, just so I have it on hand. But there's that. Let me go find some redstone, and then I guess we're heading back to the surface. We have some gear now, but it's still not going to be super easy. Okay, it's nighttime. I'm just about to have to dig my way out. Might as well just go ahead and make this real quick. My phone just went off. I should double check that real quick. And Explorer's Compass. So, since it's nighttime, I should probably just wait until it turns daytime so I can just go fly immediately out of here, out of danger. So, let me wait 1 second. Okay, it's just about to turn sunrise. I forgot I added in comfort, so I can actually build a sleeping bag and carry it with me to auto-sleep through the night. So, we have one of those now. I'm just gonna go, or not. The only problem with Magic Sense, at least like the very early level before you master it, is that I have to keep holding down the button, otherwise we can't actually see in the dark. So I am just constantly pressing down C. But anyways, let's just get to the roof of that. That should be relatively safe. And from there, we can start looking at a bunch of the new structures. Phantoms. You know, it's turning daytime. It should be fine. They fly so much faster than I do. You know what? I should probably go ahead and try and look at getting some firework, because in theory they should work with the R flight mode. But anyways, what do we have new in here? Source, ice and fire, ice and fire, Minecraft, and somewhere's down here past all of this stuff should be... I'm still scrolling. I'm still Tensura Reincarnated. Here we go. And then I went too far. What do we got? We got Ancient Forest. That's a new biome. Interesting that it's in here. Oh, Ancient Forest, Mushroom, Rock, and Tree. Never mind. Like, there's a new biome with the Ancient Forest. There's new types of Charybdis caves. The gate's still the same. That's still the same. The Labyrinth Tree. Nests, I don't think are changed. Ruin Warp. I'm not entirely sure what those are, actual. Oh, Warp Pad. Okay, that's what we saw last time when we accidentally broke. Okay. And then there's the Wizard Towers. These are the important things we're actually looking for. Wizard Tower buried? Let's try this. 1,700 blocks that direction. With flight, that shouldn't be too bad, but it's still going to take a while. I just need to, give myself, the little boost every now and again as we're going. but it should probably just be on, like, the other side of this. Hey, look, a ruined water temple. Once we get the aqua skills, we might be able to clear that fairly well. And it should be coming up relatively quickly, even. We're already over 700 blocks closer. So, I have no idea what these structures look like. I just read something that says that they can carry new magics that you can get. So, I'm hoping that these have the tome things we're after. But I'll see you over there. Hello there, orc friend. Your model's been changed slightly too. I think every single model in the game probably got at least a minor update, because like everything is just slightly different than how it used to be. I'm gonna assume that's what we're looking for, because it looks like the top of a wizard's tower, and it is definitely buried. Oh, hey, look, let's clear the ruined portal first. I might have like a battle will manual or something we're after, so... I do enjoy all the flight modes. That's very nice. Hey, look, it actually did have a battle will manual. Cool. So, for some reason, I saw all the orcs around me and just assumed I was going to turn around and see an orc lord and it was going to eat me, just because that would be my luck. Anyways, inside of the ruined magic portal, or wizard's temple, what are the odds I would have actually seen this and cleared it on my own? Probably okay, but probably not great. I'm going to need to get a shovel, aren't I? Or I just dig through the roof. Let's just dig through the roof. That's easier. Hey, let's use this one. So what have we got? We got like literally chock full of cobwebs up there. Literally the entire thing is full of sand. But what have we got in here? Magic tomes, unbound tomes, a bunch of stuff I want to take, actually. Let's clear some space. Magic tome for liquidize. Liquidize the earth where the caster desires to turn into deadly traps. Two of these, and this unbound tome. I can go in there. Let's take the magic stone. Should probably take the amethyst, because it might have a use for it. Paper. Just switch out like that. So how does this work? Do I just use the magic tome and I gain access to it, or not? Magic tome. There we go. Liquidize is now available to learn. You're a wizard, Steve. Yep. Use a magic tome. And what about this unbound one? How do you work? Hmm. I don't know. Like, if I were to learn Liquidize here, would I be able to, like, write it into this book or something? And then give this book to someone else? Is that how these work? There's no information on the tomes yet. They're, like, brand new. So, And I'm gonna assume this is gonna say, hey, you already have that. Yeah, you already have Liquidize. But we did actually learn our first new aspectual magic. I'm not sure if it's one I'm super interested in, but might as well start learning it. And I'm curious. You earn Sage. I should have grabbed the gold block. Oh well. But you gain Sage by having mastered an amount of magics, if I remember correctly. I wonder if the new aspectual magics actually count for it. I really hope so, because that would make it getting Sage a whole lot easier, especially if you can find a bunch of these books. Oh, that's quicksand. Wait, what is happening? Oh. Is there quicksand in Minecraft now? Like, I said that, but I didn't really think I meant it. I did not realize there was actually quicksand in this game now. Okay. Is that supposed to be fun? Is that how that's supposed to work? I don't know. But it looks like this keeps going down. I just have a whole bunch of sand to dig up first, though. Okay, it is apparently something different. It is, in fact, quicksand. Oh, it's specifically Tensura. That makes sense. I'll see you in a moment. Okay, several minutes of mining sand later, and still nowhere close to getting rid of everything, I found a couple of important things. Apparently, well, I say a couple of important things. I found two barrels that I have not actually opened either of them yet, just because I figured I'd wait to actually catch what's in them on camera. One here with some enchanted books, and okay, nothing important in there. As I've been going, I just have been working on that as well. What have we got? Earth Lock, Holy Trinkets, and Earth Wall. Is it going to be a case where, like, say, desert submerged magic towers are going to be, like, full of, like, Earth-style magic? I guess that would make sense. And then you're gonna find other ones elsewhere. Ooh, Grimoire, a grade D one. Booked on magic. Obtain a magic grimoire. Okay. So we're actually getting to see some of the new stuff as far as magic goes. What do you do? Nope, I do not want to put you back in there. Uh, hmm. What is this doing? You've got... It does not appear that that is doing anything. Oh, okay, this thing actually has existence points and will get stronger as I use it. Okay, good to know. I don't entirely know what that's doing just yet. I guess we'll figure that out. But I did find something else in here a moment ago. I'd seen it in JEI, and it's called a spell binding table, I think, or something like that. I haven't actually looked at the UI or what it does specifically, but I'm going to assume this is something pretty important. Spell binding. Uh, what if I take an unbound tome and hmm. Should I have kept one of those tomes that actually had something in them? Okay, hold on. What exactly is happening here? Does this thing take enchantment tables? Or enchantment books, rather? Am I supposed to take tomes with spells in them to, like, apply them to the grimoire, maybe? Um, is this something I'm gonna have to go look up the changelog to see if it says what this block does? Maybe? No idea. These enchanted books? Uh, no, these are just basic everyday books. I might as well grab them. I should try finding one of those barrels again in a moment to grab an enchanted book and see from there. But I'm going to assume there's probably more stuff hiding in here. I just haven't found it yet. Oh yeah, also, there somewheres upstairs, there is an Otherworlder. It looks, based on the map, like it is Healer, if I had to guess. It looks like it's actually showing the skin properly instead of just like a random red dot, which is really nice. That way, if you know the Otherworlders well enough, you can actually tell which is which. Although I guess it could be Berserker. They look relatively similar. So it really could be either one. But I'm still just gonna be here mining more sand. I've already broken one iron pickaxe. I'm probably gonna break a couple more at this point. Oh, would you look at that? They got close enough so I could read the name tag. It is Berserker. I guess I failed that one. They do look relatively similar at least, so I'm not gonna knock myself too much for getting it wrong. I ran out of magicules. Apparently, it cost a lot of magicules to learn these new magic spells. Like, you need to click the button a lot of times, and it drains like a pretty hefty sum every time you do, apparently. But I did find a chest. Inside is Mud Hand, a new spell, Mud Hand, a second one, and Earth Lock. I think I already have one of those. Even the magic tome for Burden. Shoots energy. Wow, words are hard. Shoot energy beam projectiles that increase the target's gravity. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it looks like different magic tomes are going to look different depending on the spell that's inside of them. Like, these are all going to be earth-based spells. This is probably spatial, if I had to guess. Like, gravity... Yeah, gravity, if I remember correctly, falls under spatial in Tensura, so that would make sense. Anyways, I do have an extra mud tome. If I try putting in a grimoire and then that... Okay, that is definitely not it. So, is it enchantment books? Like I have this here. Grimoire. No. Hmm. Yeah, I have no idea what the spellbinding table does. Um, I was expecting, like, put a grimoire in and then you can apply, like, spell tomes to it, but that didn't appear to work. And it doesn't appear to work with, enchantments either, which would have been my second guess. Um, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to go look up the wiki for this real quick in a moment. But before I do, that's the duplicate. Let's start learning these two. And I still have more sand to go mine. Like, when it says this thing is buried, it ain't kidding. Like, this one's already empty. It just keeps going. That one's empty. I've probably only made it halfway down. Burden is now available to learn. It's probably more than halfway at this point. Like, oh, I think I found the bottom. Cool. I just have to finish clearing out all of this. I'm assuming there's going to be at least one more barrel down here, right? Otherwise, why would they have it continue down all the way down here? That might be wishful thinking. Hopefully there's one more barrel and it has something good. Okay, no more barrels or anything. I just found the front door at least, though. So that's cool. Oh, Strength and Body's now available to learn. Cool, I guess I reached 15k. Oh, dang it. Anyways, Magic Sense should be maxed out in just a moment. There's an extra point for Liquid Eyes. But I probably have to do Liquid Eyes 2 more times if I had to guess in order to actually gain it. That's just going to be a little bit until Magicules go up. But since we fully cleared this thing out, it looks like we've gotten all the goodies we're going to get out of it. A couple of Dispel Tomes. Like, we now have... Well, we can't use them yet, but we do have 5 spells to learn at this point. I wonder what goes in Miscellaneous, because that's not summoning spells. I don't actually know. I don't remember seeing a Miscellaneous section on the spells page of the wiki. I might have to go double check that. But before we actually move on, I think I'm going to go look up what the spellbinding table does. As I looked at it in here... Where did it go? Here it is. Uses, or recipes, I guess is the only thing that pops up. You can use it with a villager, I'm assuming to turn them into a magic trader, is it what that says? Oh, look, Liquid Eyes has been earned. I just don't have enough magicals to actually do it yet. But, like, I'm assuming it does something. Either that or it's a work in progress item and hasn't actually gotten a use yet. But I might want to bring it to a village just in case to see what the trader does. Let me go check the changelogs real quick. Okay, I found out something at least. So while I was waiting, I was just holding down Magic Sense. So now I don't have to anymore. It is finally mastered, so it will just stay active all the time. But apparently, with, say, this grimoire we got, now that we have learned Liquid Eyes, we can now set it to the spell. So this thing now holds the Liquid Eyes spell. And you can do the same thing with the magic staves as well, but you do need to actually get a schematic for building those. Unless there is a base level staff. Wooden Nodachi, wooden spear, where are the staves? Low magic staff. Okay, no, there's no basic level one you can get. So, like, I found this grimoire, so now the grimoire has the spell Liquid Eyes in it, and it will now hold those. We don't have to have Liquid Eyes there. We can just cast it from the book. I'm not entirely sure how to change between them, but apparently this thing also gives you decreased cast time, but it costs a little bit more, I think, or something like that. I don't remember. There's the staves and the grimoires. They work pretty similarly. They just have, like, different drawbacks and benefits. I'm not entirely sure which is which. But we're definitely going to take this with us. Don't really need the extra magic tome then, since we already have that one. Already have Mud Hand as well, so good to go. And let's just try to head back up here. And I guess at this point, realistically, we kind of want to just keep finding these things. Like, the Harpy Flight effect isn't great for going straight up. If you hit the ground, you just instantly lose all momentum again. Let me out of here. Thank you. Not you. Shogo must have despawned. Or he ran away somewheres. Either way, we're not gonna fight him. Berserker would kick our butts anyways. But let's try our new Liquid Eyes spell here, okay? Maybe, if I can press the right button. Liquid Eyes. That cooldown's way too long. Ow. Well, we have full Magicules now. Okay. From the description we read... Oh, come on. Like, what? You've gotta be kidding me. I literally can't spend more than 2 seconds outside without dying. Fly away, fly away, fly away. Okay. So, this thing takes so long to charge up. Hopefully we can get thought acceleration at some point soon. But this thing is apparently supposed to be like trap magic. I don't think the game likes the rain. What? Ugh. You good? Leave me alone for a quarter of a second, please, game. Oh, we basically I cannot reverse curse. This is not JJK. Okay, I see. So essentially, I just turned part of the ground into a pitfall, basically. It essentially acts like quicksand. Got it. Not exactly the most powerful of magics now, is it? Yeah, that's not amazing. Like, this is considered quicksand then, right? And it can still use its sound howl attack at me, and there's nothing I can do about it. Eh, why was this the first magic I got? Like, why is this the first one I got? If I had known that this is what this one was like, I would have done it last out of all the 5 we got. Liquidize the earth where the caster desires to turn into deadly traps. I guess if you're in like some sort of arena, you're set that up a couple of places. I don't know. I'm assuming mobs don't specifically try to avoid it. I don't know. That's not great. What does the normal cast time on it look like? Um, hmm. Let me go double check and reread the what a grimoire does exactly. Make sure I actually know what the effect of this thing is, other than just holding some spells for us. And apparently this thing will use up its EP before it actually uses up Magicules or something like that. So there is some usability to it as well. One second, let me go reread it real quick. Never mind, we don't actually get the chant reduction because it's only a grade D grimoire. But we can like hold this in our offhand and it will slowly level up. And eventually when it reaches A grade, it will be fairly powerful. And we'll have like 20% debuff to, or 27... Words are hard. We'll cast spells like 20% faster whenever this thing reaches A grade, which is fairly nice. Anyways, I want to head back towards that, because there was a village over there that might have some goodies for us. We are going to be on the hunt for schematics and the like. And while we're going, let's start up. Notifies the earth, magic wall, bind target with several mud's hands. Let's go with that one, I think. That one sounds like the best offensive of the group. Out of magicules. How expensive is this spell? Like, is there anything to talk about how expensive this is going to be to learn? No, not really. Bind target with several mud hands. Apparently it costs more than 9,000 magicules to use it one time for learning its purposes. That's weird. Fine, what about Earth Wall? There we go, that one we can apparently learn. Ew, for like 2,000? Why are these so expensive? That feels like a kind of, like, weird. That's like super, super weirdly expensive. Like, that's gonna take forever to train up. Like, these spells don't feel or sound that powerful. Like, fine, I guess I'll learn them to learn them, but they don't sound that powerful where they should be that expensive. Like, a pitfall. The... A wall. Eh. I feel like I feel like the cost doesn't really match up with, like, the actual power of the thing, but oh well, I'll head back this way and keep learning it as I go for as long as I can. I'll see you in a moment. This was a fairly boring village. It's really small, and the only thing of any importance in here was the amphibian boots, which I don't remember being amazing. Plus one experience, a raise point of acceleration will thing. Fin. Move faster in rain. Uh, You know what? They're not bad. They basically just give you some extra usability in the water. So, you know what? Why not? But other than that, it was like a couple pieces of bread and a cactus or two. That was it. There's no way I can deal with that thing that will eat me. But I took a slightly different path while flying this way, and I did actually find something else to go check out. I think it might be an orc village. Like, those didn't exist in the old version, but along with above ground lizard villages and some changes to the goblins, I believe I did see something about orcs having some sort of trading system now. Um, Very small. We have some orcs. We have, like, the bedroll things. Uh, Anything important in here? Another one of those lockets. Maybe I should just wear this thing. I think they give you extra damage against undead. Might as well take some monster leather, because why not? I might have to get rid of relics if the only relic that spawns is those things and they take up important loot spots. That could be a problem. Um, yeah, that appears to be a mild problem in which more or less every single Tensura chest slash barrel is going to have a holy locket in it. That's not great. Um, it's fine. It's fine. But apparently this must have even been like a super boring orc village, or orc villagers are super basic for right now. How do you do trading with you? I thought I saw something about this. I wonder if it's like piglin trading? Back to the changelog. Okay, I guess orcs are the only mob like this that can't trade now. Goblins can, but they don't restock, and lizard folks do when they restock and trade when they sleep, I guess. But orcs do not have any form of trading, it looks like. But, oh well. Anyways, at this point, am I gonna head towards another magic tower, I guess? We need to deal with inventory real quick. Just toss everything in here. You can go in there. Apparently, you're only useful for getting tomes from spells you already mastered, so you're a multiplayer item. Spellbinding table works with grimoires, but grimoires aren't that powerful just yet. Might as well just keep that on the offhand then. It takes up a little bit more space than I would like, but oh well. And I want to start working on a different spell other than this one. This one is super expensive. Let's try Earth Lock instead. Let's see. Okay, that one only takes 2%. I should be able to get Earth Lock relatively easily in comparison to Earth Wall, at least. Let's look for Magic Tower. Tower? Ruined Wizard... Oh, they're called Wizard Towers. Let's go for the... I guess burnt one. Let's just go in order. Let's look for a different one. I don't feel like going 8,000 blocks right now. Let's look for a frozen one. 3,800's a little bit better. Rotted. 4,000. And finally, ruined. Okay, that one's only like 2,000 blocks away. Let's just teleport over to a death marker. This one will do. Oh, it's... Oh, this is right by spawn. Cool. So if I'd gone this direction instead... And in fact, looks like I went right past it, apparently. I have a death marker right over there. Cool. Is this a different goblin village? What is this? Yes it is, apparently, but this one looks very small. Might as well just see if they have a schematic for us. Nope. I got stuck on a tree. Oh, hey, look. I must have flown right by that thing. Like, I must have just missed it. There's also pixies. I actually have some goodies now that I don't want stolen, especially if they can still think from offhand. Let's just go the long way around and enter through the front door this time. I don't have to dig. Ow, wow, wow. Oh, come on. I'm gonna die to lag. Good? Looks like we're good. That happening every single time I right-click is gonna be a little bit weird. but I'm assuming we're gonna have barrels on the way up again, right? So far, no. We got some bookshelves here. How many times am I gonna fall all the way back down to the bottom of the tower before we make it up top? The answer is probably a lot. Okay. Ooh, that thing's chock full of stuff. Oh, we actually have a free smithing bench. Too bad we already have one. And these are all going to be basic books again, it looks like. But what have we got in here? Amethyst, magic stones, those are all goodies. Wind protection. Call forth flows of wind to coat the caster with speed and protection. Another degree thing. Don't really need duplicates. Wind gust. Airflow shot. Escape. Okay, so we got teleportation. Dominate over any targets, even at the disaster level. Demon marionette. Oh, that feels really cool. Hold on, that's Clayman's ability, right? I thought that was a skill, but I guess it's just like a really powerful magic. That's awesome, actually. I don't think I need a duplicate of this, but I'm going to assume that is a super uber expensive technique, though. Just because. Like, that, you have to be strong for that. Thunder Lance, basic thing. Wind Cutter. Okay. Wind Protection we already have. Another Grimoire. I don't think I need multiple Grimoires. But they do... Yes, I do, actually. They have EP, which means they break. So... Okay. Okay, I'm super excited to actually get into the magic system. It feels like I'm going to need so many more Magicules to actually use it, though. So, just out of curiosity, let's do Demon Marionette first. Okay. Out of curiosity. It's in here. Dominate over anything. Put that over strength for the moment. Demon Marionette requires mastery over Demon Dominate in order to learn. Oh, it's on permanent cooldown now, I guess. How do you get Demon Dominate? Is that another... That must be another one of the new spells. I don't think there's many new skills besides, actually both of Diablo's unique skills are in the base mod now, too. They used to just be from an add-on. But that's pretty cool. I'm pressing every wrong button. Dominate over everything. If I, like, put that to a different spot. Okay, it is permanently cooldown. We're gonna need to get Demon Dominate first. Is that just Demon Summoning? That might just be the name of the Demon Summoning ritual, which would be really cool. Let's get Thundershock, and hopefully this is a relatively cheap one. Thunder Lance is gonna go over there. How expensive is that to learn? Out of Magicules. Apparently, at least 13% of our max Magicules is required. Wind Protection feels like it might be nice. Wind Cutter, let's just go in order, and I'm just gonna keep checking to see how expensive they are. Wind Protection over Earth Wall. That's X. Again, pretty expensive. Wind Cutter is going to go over you, I guess. Wind Cutter is 10%. That means it would be relatively easy in comparison to gain access to, but still pretty expensive. Airflow Shot, and then these two are still to go through. Airflow Shot is going to go over you, although I need to actually gain a little bit first. Escape. And finally, Wind Gust. Out of Magicules. Do I just, like... Did I just purposely let myself die? And just use that to gain Magicules? No, because that means losing max EP, which means losing max Magicules, so that's a really bad idea. So let's just sleep instead. There's that. That should give us 15% or something? It gives you an amount, not a huge amount. Okay, it's like 16%. So Airflow Shot is still too expensive. What were the other ones I got? Escape, which I guess we'll put there, and Wind Gust, I believe. Escape is 2%. Oh, Wind Gust is 2%. Escape is 17. Okay, so we can gain Wind Gust and Earthlock next, it looks like. But at this point, I'm in Kill Things and gain EP mode, right? That's kind of what it seems like. Did the pixies catch me? No, it looks like I got away from the pixies. Cool. Nice. So there's this. Can I absorb? It's a good thing I love this mod. The amount of random, oh yeah, you're dead by the way, is kind of ludicrous. You need to target a living entity. Okay, this thing is too weak for me. No idea why, but okay. Okay. Let's just get away from it for a moment. Where is it? There it is. That thing does way too much damage. There's no way I can beat that thing. Like, I can't hit it without taking hits myself, and it's just going to outdamage me, and I'm just gonna die. Same with that thing. I could probably pick off some orcs, but I don't think they give great EP. What is the easiest thing for me to actually grind EP against at this point? I mean, grinding EP, it's still... Oh, the cockatrice. Hello there. I'm pressing the wrong button. What? Desert of Death? Oh, hey, look, the, Tempest Serpents. They actually spawn improperly now. This feels like a bad place to be. This feels like a bad idea. That is a fire dragon. That might be the least scary thing in this desert. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I enjoy being in a place called the Desert of Death. What is that cockatrice from? It's definitely a cockatrice. It does not look like the Ice and Fire one, but the Ice and Fire cockatrice might have just gotten like a huge update. So I'm not sure. Oh, I need to make it in there. This is another ruined thing. Break, break, break. I don't need a lot of time. I just need to be able to make it inside. And then I'm just going to loot this place for all it's worth and then end off. So I'll see you once I've found all the loot in this place. It should only be a couple of barrels, right? And a single double chest if they're all the same. Ow! So apparently the Armosauruses can just go through the walls. I saw it outside, just like circling. Apparently they have like a new swimming through the earth animation. It's pretty cool, but I do not like being on the other end of it. Where is strength? There it is. This is a weaker one, so maybe if I can actually hit the thing? Come on. There we go. If I can hit this thing, I can win. Come on. I really wish I had reverse curse. That would be so nice. There we go. The game wants me dead. The game does not want me to succeed. It wants me to constantly be going negative EP at literally all time. I can't even spawn in. I legitimately cannot spawn into the game without dying. What's today? It's 4-2. 15, 18? Ow, come on. I just want all the goodies out of this chest. That's all I want. And then you know what? I'll take the penalty. I have no idea what all the goodies in there were. But like that thing literally bust through a wall and just like started pummeling me. We good for the moment? We good for the moment. Cool. This is not going well. I'm starting to get to see some of the new cool stuff. It's not easy though. Like all the new stuff is apparently pretty expensive. And things just want me dead. I'm not going to get to the other barrel. I said I was just going to take the death for the thing, but if I can find the barrel, I'm still going to take the goodies in it. I just want to see the new stuff. I probably have a couple of seconds before I die here. Let's see. Where is this barrel? I probably passed right by it. I'm at the bottom. Yep, this is the Desert of Death. You know, but it's a very, very fitting name. But as I'm just scrambling, trying to find this last barrel, I suppose that's probably a good time to start doing the outro. Like, I have a couple of seconds at most. Like, They're all they're circling. They can crash through at any given moment, especially if I'm too close to the edges. We are not I'm not making it out of here. But for right now, barrel, barrel, barrel. Liquid Eyes we already have. Earthlock we already have. Burden we already have. Okay. Liquid Eyes we already have. Mud Hand we already have. And Mud Spears I think is new. Anti-Shock Area. Reach a zone around the user that limits all physical damage taken is pretty nice. And Mud Spears, I think I saw before, but I don't think I don't think I used the book yet. Here's that. How am I not dead? And Mud Spears is now available to learn. Cool. For right now, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato, Tanagura, and Goddess of the Starfilled Void. Thank you both so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.